Well, new tonight at 11 o'clock, supporters of the concert venue, the L, they came out to Horseheads Town Hall earlier tonight, and this all comes after the venue was told by the town that it was operating outside of the boundaries of its zoning classification. WENY's Alexandra Dern went to tonight's meeting to find out more about the problem at hand and what both sides had to say about it. Alexandra?
Nick, John Mustico, the town attorney, made it clear to the public that this is a zoning matter. Back on February 6th, he sent a letter to Journey Church, which houses the L, to notify them that they are operating without the proper approvals.
It's an indoor venue, you know, it's not outdoors. It gives people a place for shelter, like rain, snow, sleet, anything. We're safe. Come enjoy the music, you know. Even on Sundays, we do worship music.
Supporters of the L came out to Horseheads Town Hall to peacefully protest. The L is an entertainment venue located at Journey Church at 116 Breezeport Road in the town of Horseheads. The venue hosts worship services as well as concerts and entertainment events. Back on February 6th, a letter was sent to Scott Lowmaster, the pastor of Journey Church. In the letter, the town of Horseheads said the venue has not been granted permission to operate for commercial purposes. At tonight's town board meeting, Horseheads officials explained what this means and why.
We set our limits on what they could do there. And since we've set the limits, they've gone a little bit beyond. So what they need to do is come in and refile what they want to do. It'll go through the planning board again, back to the town board for approval or disapproval.
In the letter, the town suggested, since the uses the L desired have not been permitted within a residential A zone, an application for an expansion on their PUD would allow the church to apply to the town board to operate certain commercial activities on a case-by-case basis. A PUD is a planned unit development that allows the town to have control of the expansion of uses beyond those permitted in a residential A zone, where the facility is currently located. Town Supervisor Donald Fisher says all Journey Church needs to do is apply for an expansion of its PUD to get approval for the additional uses.
So they need to come in to change what we asked them. I guess they have a fitness center and a barber shop. So that's all. They need to come in with their plans, what they want through our code department.
The question is, can the L continue to have large events like concerts in the meantime?
I also stated in there that during that period of time, they should cease all commercial operations on the property because those commercial operations, except for a limited amount, are not approved.
Moving forward, the town board is waiting on the L to send in a request for an extension on their PUD. I also reached out to Journey Church and the L's events coordinator, who tells me that they can't speak at this time. WENY News will continue to update you as the story develops. Nick.
All right, thanks, Alexandra.